everyone. Welcome to my Vitruveo Buying Blitz number 5. Welcome to everybody. I see a lot of friendly names in the audience here. Great to see you all. I have today with me to help me on this Buying Blitz 3 folks. 2 of them you're familiar with, and one I think many of you are familiar with. But let's see. First of all, let's welcome Pam. Hi, Pam. How are you?
GM, Nick, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Thanks.
I'm doing very
Great to be
well.
here.
Yeah, it's great to have you back. And then of course there's Mike. Mike, how are you, Mike?
Good morning, guys. Great to see everyone.
Yeah, what's going on in your world, Mike?
Good question.
That's such a loaded question, Nick. I mean, everything is great. It's both exciting, terrifying, hard work, a lot of, strategic planning, a lot of mingling, with the community. There's just so much going on, but all things good. Yeah, just mostly excited.
All right, great. I'm starting to look forward to these Thursday buying blitzes. They're a lot of fun, and I especially like it that we are able to bring artists on board here and have some special guests each time. I'm experimenting with the numbers. Sometimes I've tried 1, I've tried 2. I wanna expand some more, but it's always fun. So today, what I'd like to do is bring on our special guest, Maheen. Here is Maheen. I think many members of the community know her. Hi, Maheen. Great to see you. How are you?
Hi, GM, everyone. I'm good. How are you guys doing?
We are doing great.
Nice to see Pam, Mike, and Nick together today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Maheen, for those of you, for those in the audience who don't know you very well, can you give us a quick background? Where you're based, what you do, and how you managed to end up here in this space?
Absolutely. So my name is Mahi. For those of you who don't know me, I go by the name Mahi Blues, like the color blue. I'm located in Toronto, and I started my journey 3 years ago as an artist. And then I kind of grew as a community builder, curator, collector, space host. I did a lot of things. I wear a lot of hats. Also, like recently, I've been hosting exhibitions, IRL exhibitions. So I'm pretty much involved in the community. I love art. I love seeing art. I love creating art. I love curating art, and also like anything that to do with art. Basically, I love doing, and that's why I'm really, really grateful for this opportunity. I'm really excited.
That's great, Maheen. Maheen, tell us a little bit about where the blues suffix comes from. What's that all about?
Blues?
Yeah.
So basically, honestly, it was not a very conscious decision. I started posting art that was blue. I started color grading my artwork as blue. And at that time, that was the peak of, X and Twitter. So my friends were like, well, your artwork is blue. And, my art was being collected and everything. Then some of my friends just started calling me Mahin Blues because my work was blue. And I think it was because I was going through a phase like that. But then I started noticing for myself that, it's blue and like maybe it makes some sense and it should be my brand. Blue, I see it as the phases of my life, not just like color blue, like, blues of your life kind of thing. So it became a brand and I was like, it's my favorite color, nothing can go wrong with blue. So it's my blue.
Yeah. Well, we are in good company with photographers here, so maybe you can tell us just a little bit about your photography journey.
Yeah, so I think I've been a photographer ever since I was 12. We had those cameras, the Samsung cameras. I remember my sister, only the oldest sister, we were 4 sisters, only my older sister was allowed to have a phone with a camera, and I used to be nice to her throughout the day so I could get 10 minutes of her allowing me to use her phone. And I used to take cats photograph. Like we had this cat, her name is was Hazel. So I used to take her photographs and stuff. And then, when I grew up, I became the family photographer. And then everyone was like, "Where's Maheen? She has to take her pictures." And I just saw that it was so fulfilling to see that people used to get really happy at that time to see their pictures and happy moments. It was that phase in life where people were like happy to see how they look like and if they look nice and stuff. I like the feeling that people get when I take their photographs. So that's how it started. Then I completed my bachelor's in communication designing, which is basically art, studying art and photography and all of that. And then I started using this camera called Sony Alpha. I basically shoot in Sony. So I learned so much about it when I moved to Canada, because obviously I met some international artists and how they do things, the photography and everything. And then I had to find my own niche. Like I wanted to stand out and be different. So I kept experimenting, kept doing things, and I was like, okay, my niche is that like I'd like taking pictures of buildings, city life, because I live in Toronto, so it makes sense. I have a lot of artwork that has like just the windows and stuff, because it relates to my story and whatever I stand for. So I found my niche. I photographed with so many professional photographers. Like I was in Dubai and I met Subodh. He's a wildlife photographer. I learned, and like he was teaching me how to use different lenses and cameras and stuff. So I feel like my journey. I started my journey really early on, but like because of NFTs and because of that, I could call myself a photographer and artist, and I got that kind of confidence. And now I get to meet so many amazing people. Pam, I love your photography. Such an inspiration. So I like being around people who have worked and put like the time in the craft, learning just for the sake of love, not just for selling or making NFTs. That's how
That's
I think
awesome.
you take inspiration.
So Pam, Mike, you have any questions for Maheen?
No, I'm just trying to find her work. I would love to see it.
Yeah, so you're at Maheen Blues on Twitter, right? So I think that's the best place to get going. Yeah.
Yeah, let me check it out.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to everyone in the audience here. I see a lot of familiar names here. Hi to everyone. Hi JBR. Hi Mystique. Hi Lighty. Chat. Hi Captain Jaspiro. Gradient. Rohan. Arnav. Michelle. Photograph. Gino. Gus. Gus. Mug goes strong. Gus gifted me. So.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So as promised, we are trying to mix things up every Thursday here. Try a little different thing, just to make it fun. Not that buying Blitz isn't fun by itself. It sure is. But I want to mix it up and try different experiments. So we'll get to today's experiment. But before I do that, what I want to do is share with you the latest and greatest from today's drop on search. So let's look at that. So this has been reorganized a little bit. It's quite subtle, and you might miss it if you are not familiar with it. But first and foremost, this scroller up here, we call it the Spotlight. It's a brand new feature, and what we do is every 3 hours, we pick 50 artworks at random from all the artworks that have been consigned. It doesn't matter when they've been consigned. If it's not been sold, we pick it up. We make it a limit of 1 artwork per artist. So there's no chance you can have multiple artists on there. And we scroll that. Everyone sees the same 50. The idea is to keep rotating throughout the day, throughout the weeks, etc., and give artworks exposure, especially artworks that may have been consigned a while ago. So that is Spotlight feature. You can still get to recently sold. It's still available. We just had it up front initially because we were trying to start off the sales process, but now we know that happens, so it's not important. It's more important for us to get into marketing mode. Our promise to all creators is that you don't have to do any marketing. We do the marketing, and you're going to see, especially in the coming weeks, and actually if you can attend tomorrow's download, I'm going to present a whole suite of new features we're adding that are geared towards marketing. So we're really excited about that, because every single step of the way, what we are thinking of is how can we increase the ways in which you can monetize your art, and how can we make your art more discoverable. And we are just barely off the starting blocks here. So if you like what you see, just imagine what's going to come, because I would say that we are about 1% done. We have 99% more to go in terms of the marketing innovations we are going to bring. All right, so that's one cool feature I like. Another one that I absolutely love, and I think a lot of the members of our community will also love, is in the creators drop down here, which is a new drop down. We have no sales. So this is going to show you all creators that have no sales. And we would like for especially the crypto investors who have BUSD grants to go visit these folks and check out their art and see what you can find, and maybe grab a piece or two, because what we want is to make it for every artist, every creator who's on here to get their first sale as quickly as possible, and then move on. So Mike, Pam, Maheen, what do you guys think about these features?
I'll dive in.
Go ahead, Pam.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you to you, Nick, for the vision of this, and then also the dev team for just bringing it to life. But I think, they used to say, like, if you're starting a nonprofit, the idea is to like work yourself out of a job because you've solved the big problem that there is. And what I would like to see is that like no sales thing be like there's no more artists left in there, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing, is like all of the people who have been early supporters of Vitruveo, they have the BUSD credits so that they can buy art, and the idea is to just really make this a positive experience for the whole community. We're all in it early. We're all in it because we are very much, this is at the heart of what we do. And so I think this is a really cool feature to help spread the love and make sure everyone gets to feel that awesome feeling as an artist to have someone buy your work, but also an awesome feeling of a collector of buying something and, choosing something that just really connects with you. And this is so cool. I like to call it like stirring the soup. You get all the good stuff, like kind of bubbling to the top. So that's my 2 cents.
Yeah. Mike, Maheen, either of you have any feedback?
No, that was perfect feedback, Pam. I love that
I'm
analogy.
espresso, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to echo your sentiments, because I think it's important that, being an artist, if you're on the platform, it's important that you feel included and you feel like you don't just get lost in the sea, that there's equal opportunity for everybody to have their artwork represented, and I think this achieves that. So job well done to Nick and Team Brazil for the update. I think it's incredible.
All right, so we're not done. There's a few more features. What we've done here on the right-hand side is we've reorganized things a little bit. We are now starting to pay attention to stacks and also the composable user interface feature. So you'll see that the gear has moved up a little bit. It was cluttered before, but we've now got some cool new buttons here. So you can of course compose the UI however you want, and get it all ready to embed. Before, we only had the URL, so you could go paste it yourself in whatever CMS, content management system you have, like WordPress, etc. But now we also have an embed, so it's going to give you the whole iframe and all the HTML code where you can just go plop it into your website and done. It will start showing up. We're going to add some more innovations to that. We're going to allow you to match the background of your site, for example. We're going to also allow you to match the colors of your site, so it blends in seamlessly. It'll look like your website has all the artworks, and next week I'll be showcasing some pages with this done, and you'll see how it's coming along really, really well. So really excited about that. And actually, here, let me reset. We have a reset button now, so that's kind of cool. Bring everything back. The other thing we've done also is we've done a bit of innovation here in the stack area. Just cleaned up the UI a little bit. If you recollect, before the UI had an icon here, etc. We've changed it into a button, and that button, I think, makes it a little easier for you to experience this. So let's go ahead and say all here, and let's see. Not grouped is what I want. Sorry. It's a new feature, so I'm still learning myself. So here we go. Let's curate a couple of these, a few of these, and you can see now that they are the UI here has not changed. You can still reorder them, drag and drop, etc. But we are continually making improvements in the visualizations. So if you go to the slideshow one, which I won't show here in the interest of time, but if you go to the slideshow one, you'll see that it's been improved, and we continue to tweak that. But the main thing here is that we've got a nice button here, so it makes it very obvious that you need to click on it and go and expand the panel and then see the stacks. And as you know, stacks are the gateway for affiliates to start marketing your artworks. We are going to introduce very soon, and a concept that I'll talk about tomorrow. We're going to introduce widgets. So widgets are embeddable units of artwork that you can embed in many different places, not just websites. You can embed in social media, etc. And these are live, interactive things that really work well. So yeah, you're gonna see some more improvements. But that's what we've got here. There are some improvements in Studio also. Like for example, for artists that are consigning lots of artworks, we've added pagination now. So you don't have to scroll through thousands, hundreds, thousands of artworks. Yeah. So let's see. What do people think of this? Do people like these features? What an amazing feature, says.
You and I are both clicking at the same time.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you click on them, Mike. I'll let you click on them. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of great feedback. Bedka says they're indeed amazing, and love the new sales feature. Even my video work runs without problem. Lucky me. It just seems like everybody's really liking the updates, Nick.
Yeah. Speaking of video, we are acutely aware that our previews leave a little to be desired. This morning, I spoke to the team, and we are going to enhance them. The reason they were not optimal and not a very good resolution is because of a size constraint that I had imposed very early on, and I did not realize that. So today I loosened that size restriction with the team, and they're now going to expand it and make those videos previews look amazing. So actually, I had put a really little teeny 1 megabyte preview limit on that. So that's too small for a high-res video preview. So we'll increase that now, and it should be really, really cool. But if you're a creator and you're using Vitruveo, I encourage you to join us for the tomorrow's download at 10 a.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. UTC, because I'm going to go through a whole slew of marketing features that we are going to unleash very soon. And trust me, you're going to love them. As you know, we compose. We approach this not as a marketplace, but more as a discovery platform for artworks. All right. So with that out of the way, let's talk a little bit about what we are going to do today. So every Thursday here, we do two things. One, we have, of course, the Buying Blitz, where I go through and with the help of my friends here, we collect a bunch of artworks. So today, our limit is 2.5 hours or $25,000. So whichever comes first. I tend to go overboard on that sometimes. So it's a soft limit. We'll see. We'll see how things go. All right. If you're having fun, we'll keep going. And also, I believe it's important for the creators who are joining us here today to have a good idea of what Vitruveo is and what Exhibit is. So speaking of that, Exhibit is our new brand name. We just announced last week. We don't have everything updated yet. We are making the plans to update. So what you're going to see is you're going to see this Vitru search, etc., go away, and it's going to become Exhibit search, etc. So when I talk about Exhibit, I'm talking about the overall platform. And one of the things we want to do through these Thursday sessions is introduce you to some of the important concepts here. And I know they are repetitive for a lot of people, but they're important. They're important for us to convey. And so we go ahead and repeat them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get set up here for our Blitz. All right. So let's talk about how the Blitz is going to work here today. So I'm going to, I have here my Magic Squares board. Those of you who participated in other airdrops know how it works. Basically, you will have the ability to submit some information in a form. You can't do it yet. You have to listen to me first. So when I say go, you can go to this link here, vitru.xyz/blitz, and that form will be enabled, and you can enter the information there. Now, I know that it is a tendency of most people on the lives here to just kind of gloss through that and enter wrong information, etc. But that could cost you. So if you enter incorrect information, your entry won't be in the list. So please read the instructions carefully and answer. Very simple form. The form requires you to enter your Twitter handle. You must enter at something. Don't copy your profile link. Don't paste any of that. At, like for example, I would put at Tech Bubble. That's all that's needed. All right. No link, no spaces, no multiple usernames, none of that. Next, we want your Vitruveo address, your wallet address. If you are a first-time visitor here, if you have an Ethereum wallet address, that's the same. It works for Vitruveo also. And the third thing we want you to do, and this is the important thing, so please pay attention. We got to get it right. All right. You're going to need to go to search, and you're going to need to filter this by your own artwork. Now, if you are already logged into Studio, you can just hit reload, and in the profile, you'll find a cool new feature called copy search URL. You can just copy it that way. But the easiest thing for you to do is to go search for your own name. So let's see. I'll just pick one that I know is right here. So there's a Cassie here. So what you would do is something like this. You would go and you would type in. There we go. So there's Cassie, and you would get this thing. So you can just copy this URL. This link here, you copy it, and that's good enough. You can submit that in the form because this gives us access to all your artworks. Now, if you don't want us to have access to all your artworks and you want us to pay attention to only a few, then you can select whatever filters you want and make this URL more unique. So for example, you might put, I think there was one called flowers there. So we can try that. Yeah, there we go. So for example, you could do something like that also. It's up to you. You provide the link, but it must be for search.vitruveo.xyz. Do not be creative here. This is one place where you don't want to be creative. The form will reject if you don't have search.vitruveo.xyz. If you try and put a studio URL or you put a Twitter URL or your portfolio or something, rejected. Will not work. It must be on search, and it must be a URL like this. You must copy it and you must submit it to the form. All right. So that's the game we are playing today. So here's how it's going to work. Once the form is active, I will wait until there are about approximately 100 entries, and then I will stop the form, and we will play magic squares with those 100 entries. Out of those 100, we're going to pick 10 at random. All right. And we're going to go through for each of those. We're going to look at the artworks, and I'm going to have my friends help me here, and we're going to pick one that I'm going to collect. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to do it fast. So today we won't spend too much time analyzing the artwork, etc. We might give some, a 5 to 10 second critique, but we are just going to go ahead and focus on picking artworks from the winners, collecting, then going on to the next winner, collecting. Now, we have a special arrangement here. We're going to cycle through. So Pam's going to do one, Maheen's going to do one, Mike's going to do one, and then we're going to rinse and repeat. Now, if the two of us cannot find an artwork we agree on and we like in your collection, then instead of collecting, we're going to airdrop you, excuse me, a Vortex token. Vortex is our gaming vertical. Vlox is our gaming vertical, and Vortex is our first game in there. So it's quite possible that we look at your collection or what you've shared, and we say, well, we can't agree on one. So in that case, we would drop your Vortex. So it is in your interest to share as many artworks as possible. The fewer artworks you share, the harder you make it for us to pick one. So give us a variety, all right, to pick from. Ideally, I would just say, give you a whole collection, just make it simple. We'll just look through all your artworks and we'll pick one, all right? So that's what we are going to do. All right, so let's see if there's any questions here real quick before we get going.
I saw a question, Nick, that someone was saying, is this a curate link? It's not a curate link.
Nope. It's like I just demonstrated.
Yeah.
You have to post a search link, and it must point to your artworks so that we can buy one of your artworks. All right. So very simple. Think of sharing a link to someone of all your artworks. That's it. That's what we are trying to do. All right. So that's the process. If it's unclear, we will by the time we get through this, you'll probably get a hang of it. Now, I've in the interest of time, I have made the form today require a login. Why? Because we've been plagued with duplicate submissions. Everyone gets one submission, one and only one, right? So make it count. Put your best foot forward. All you got to do is give us a link with all your artworks, and it's super simple. All right. So now I'm going to activate the search. Let me first reset my screen here. By the way, the other thing you also will want as soon as we start the process is you'll want to know where the winners are posted. Of course, I'll call them out, etc. But if you want to go back and look, you can always go to Blitz-winners, Vitruveo.xyz/Blitz-winners. I'll keep updating this as we go. All right. So there's a lot going on here, a lot to parse, etc. But we'll get through it somehow. We'll figure it out. We are smart people. All right. So now it's time for me to activate this, and we are ready to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let her go. All right. You can reload the page, the form page, which is right here, Vitruveo.xyz/Blitz. This is what you want to go to. All right. And let's see what we got here. Do we have entries coming in? Not yet, because people are still filling it in. All right. We'll see.
This is one of those places
go.
you really want to follow directions, right?
Yeah. I can already see that the first two folks have not put the @ in front of their username. Guys, you have to follow directions exactly. All right, more entries coming in now. Usually by now there's 100 or so, but because I'm asking 3 questions or 4 questions now, it's a little slower. That's fine. We can wait. We can see here that actually here, this is where we go. So we're getting some good responses here. All right. So we'll keep it going. Folks. So just go to this link and follow the instructions. It's a simple form with 3 questions. Answer those questions. Read the prompt carefully, and just paste in a search URL with your information. All right, I'm seeing good links come in. So looks like we're gonna have some fun here. Now, the only thing that could go wrong next, we are at about 20 entries here. So in about 5 minutes, we should be fully loaded up.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, this is the first time I'm trying this kind of board here. Usually we have wallet addresses. So it's going to be a public beta. And if there's a problem, I fix it in real time, and we'll continue. So
we've seen you fix things in real time, Nick. It's amazing. You're like cool under coding pressure.
Yeah. We've got a good set of entries here. You know what I'm going to do? In the interest of time, I'm going to keep the form open so that people can keep submitting while we are doing it, and while when the people who join also, that way when it's time for the next one, we can just go and grab the next 100 and go for it, right? Mm-hmm. So I wish everyone good luck on this. You have I guess a 10% chance for every board, right, to win. Mm-hmm. So those are pretty good odds there. And we have let's see, we are at 450 viewers here, and we are at how many entries already? We are at 35 entries, going strong. So keep them coming, folks. Just go to the form that says join, Vitruveo.xyz/Blitz. I can see now how requiring an email and only a single entry slows things down, because I know people sit in multiple browsers and hit multiple wallets when I do the wallet airdrop, So, but this being for creators, they have only one profile. So I thought it was important to limit that.
For people who are running into trouble with the X username, It looks like a couple people have that issue. Do you have any suggestions, Nick?
Just put it in lowercase. Like the official X username is all lowercase, while you might use uppercase, etc. That's not what the official handle is. So just type @ and your handle in lowercase, and you're good to go.
I wanted to ask if Pam, you have consigned your work.
Oh yeah, I've consigned maybe 25 or 28 pieces. Yeah.
Amazing. I was
50. We're halfway there.
Awesome. Yeah, so what I've been doing is focusing on a whole collection of images I shot in Vietnam last year. And so all my work is from that trip, and it's all travel photography. So really I enjoy focusing in on like, one set of images. It's a new trick for me.
It looks like a collection that way, right? Like I like doing that. So it looks like a proper collection
nice.
thought of. And
yeah. I'm ready to go on to the next country though, but I still have a few more images from Vietnam that I'm going to share first, and then I'll move on to the next country.
Yeah. For anyone having errors, assume that you've got some extra characters, etc. Because, for example, with an address, you got a space at the end, maybe you got a space at the front, etc. But it's got to be 0x and exactly your 40 characters. 40 characters. So and your Twitter handle needs to be @ followed by all lowercase here. I'm gonna be gracious and fix the first two that did it without an @ I want to be nice to people, which is rare, but I'm gonna try to do that.
That's not rare. You're always nice to people.
Okay, why is this not working here? Let's see. Oops, that didn't work. All right, we are getting there. How many do we have? Let's see. 70 in. Very good.
Getting close.
All right. I think we are good. For anyone worried about if they didn't put the @ there was 2 that weren't there, and I got you covered. I fixed those, so we are good. Diba, if it shows an error for the Twitter handle, it's because you need to put it all lowercase, right? So @ and all lowercase, and that should be good.
I'm reading the comments. It's nice seeing you, Vivek, as well, GM, everyone.
Yep. Folks, asking about links, just look at the screen. The 2 links you need to go to, one is to join and one is to look at the winners. They're both up there on the screen. All right. So we are at 75 there, getting close to our 100. So, wow. By this time with the normal address thing, we would have had almost 1,000 entries. People. So it's really strange for me to have this pace, but that's good. It's okay to slow down a bit. While we do that, let's talk a little bit about creator education. I'll start off with some of these slides and we'll keep going here. All right. So I love our new logo. We haven't promoted it yet. We haven't updated all our websites yet with it, but I love it. And Exhibit is going to be our umbrella brand for all things creator related. So what I try and do at these sessions here is go through about 10 slides that tell you some fundamental things about Exhibit and Vitruveo. So let's go. So the first thing is Exhibit is Vitruveo's creator vertical. It's a comprehensive creator platform and not a marketplace. So it's I make great pains to tell people on Twitter that if you call Vitruveo or Exhibit a marketplace, I will unfollow you and mute you. So I'm just kidding. I won't do that. It's important to understand the distinction between our platform and marketplaces, which basically what we are is enabling artists to consign their works at a blockchain level instead of it in a silo like a marketplace. Next, Vitruveo is a blockchain. We are an L1 blockchain, so comparable to Ethereum, Solana, Tezos, etc. So we are a blockchain built for creators. Our mission is sustainable income for all creators. So we built everything from the bottom up with this mission, and everything we do, as you saw in search, etc., is in order to make discovery of your artworks possible, which is important in order to get to the point where you can have a sustainable income. We are not focused on being a platform where we are trying to get you one sale or two sales or whatever. We don't think that's the way to have a sustainable income. We are working on models, brand new business models, where every one of your artwork can be monetized again and again and again and again for the rest of your life. So that's how we feel is the key to sustainable income. We are owned by the community. We don't have any large investors, any institutional investors. All the folks in our Discord are crypto investors, and Vitruveo is owned by them. So if you are holding a Vitru token, you are an owner. So we'll pause there and go take a look at how many we have. Oh, right. We are 10 short, and we'll be there. So we're at 90 right now. Going good. Let's see. If you don't get 10 more, that's fine. We can go with 90, which is fine. We are at 530 viewers right now. So folks, if you're just joining us, if you want to join the airdrop, though, you got to go to vitru.xyz/blitz. You'll find a form there. Just submit the form and you're good to go. Now, this particular airdrop is for existing Vitruveo creators. So if you're not already a creator, you'll have to hang in there and maybe join us next week. But right now, this one is for existing Vitruveo creators, and we are at 91 and going strong. Maheen, I have a question for you. You are brand new to Vitruveo, and I think you just started consigning your work, correct?
Yes, working on the collection just like Pam did. So
Yeah,
I'm really excited.
yeah.
But so far, everything seems so simple. My user experience has been so great. It's so simple to do everything. That's what I was looking at. And you talked about the changes and added features. It was all new to me, and I was like, wow, this is like everything, we needed in other platforms or marketplaces. So I was like, every problem has been fixed by the dev team. So it's amazing.
Yeah. Thank you, Maheen. I appreciate you saying that. I will send you the $100 I promised you later. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, I got 500.
Oh gosh, it was $500. Okay.
Somebody asked if I've consigned any of my work, and no, I haven't. The reason being is that I'm primarily commissioned to shoot for clients, and I have certain clauses in my contract where I don't obviously sell the images, because that's a big no-no, with my contract. So unfortunately, no. But if I didn't have those clauses, I would love to. And I primarily shoot as that's my full-time job. So maybe one day.
I'd love to see your work too, Mike. Follow you. And also, I see some comments.
Say again?
No, nothing. I would love to see your work. I didn't know you were a photographer too.
Yeah, I'll post my website and my Instagram in the chat. you guys can check it out.
All right, folks,
Yeah,
it's time to
fun.
play Magic Squares. We have enough responses now. Oh wait, I forgot there was a header row, so we need to have one more. Oh, then there it comes. Beautiful, right on schedule. All right, I'm gonna load up the board here shortly, and we can get going. All right, so let's see. How do we go about this? Copy. Now this is new. I haven't tried it before. Let's see if this works. Oh, it works so far. All right. So we got too short here. That's okay. We'll proceed without it. It increases your odds of winning. But you know what's important and what's really missing?
Music.
There we go.
You know what? I gotta put some. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna go. Pam, you're my first helper.
Okay.
Then
Ready.
Then Maheen, and then Mike. Do you think I should pick one winner at a time, or pick all 10 winners and then we blitz through them? What do you guys think?
Let's blitz. Let's go all 10 at once.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's just go through the magic squares and pick all the 10 winners, and then we can go through them. All right. Looks like everything is ready. All right, guys, here we go. Good luck to everybody on the board here.
Good luck,
And
everyone.
here we go. Magic squares it is. But meanwhile, keep the entries coming. All right, who's our first winner for the day? Here we go. It's Ayaz Yildiz.
Great.
That's ironic considering I was just seeing a comment that they were not able to submit.
They were having trouble. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, in the interest of this community, if you had trouble and then it worked out, maybe share in the comments what you did differently to make it work in case someone had the same problem as you. Because this looks like an artist that was having trouble and then it worked out. So,
And
share
it's
the
Shape of Flower 91 is the next winner. Woohoo! Let's go.
So these artists will either have a piece of work collected or they'll win a vortex, depending on if we can agree, right, Nick?
Yes. Wasserman.
I'm very persuasive. So.
Wasserman. Yeah, don't try to pronounce X handles. Just, well, I'll keep trying. What? It's Divi at. Oh, no, that's no, I'm not going to try. Good luck, everyone. Morgan's is the next winner. 5 more to go. Come on. And who is it going to be? It's Julia A. Smith. Nice. And it's Falfonso, my friend. Woohoo! Have you spotted your name on the board yet? And that's Peter Jackson. 8 done. 2 more to go.
And that's just for round 1, right?
That's just round 1. We're going to keep doing
That's
this.
round 1. We've got
Rohan is on the board.
all
Woohoo!
right, Rohan.
Rohan, let's go.
Photographers in the house.
I see Simran, Rohan, all these people. Hi.
It's Gali Lugina. And, we already picked 10. I accidentally clicked one more. Oops,
Oh.
we're going to have to go 11 now.
Oops.
All right, it's going to be 11. It's Mrs. Invisible NFT. All right, so now we start. Where did Mike disappear? Oh,
Here.
he's back.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we'll start at the bottom because it starts 1 through 10 in reverse order.
Yeah.
All right. First, you know what? Let me just copy these in case something happens with my board. It happened in one instance where my board got reloaded and I lost all the winners. And I had to go back to video and grab them. So I just have them as a precaution. And they're also there in the winner list. I think I got them correct now.
Did you grab that last 11? I thought I saw you just choose 10.
Yep, they're on the list of winners. Okay. So if you go here, you can see these are the winners here, and what we'll do is as we go through them, we'll decide what the prize is going to be, if we pick the artwork or not. So we'll start with Ayaz, right? Here we go. Let's make sure that they. Oh, looks like their link is not working. So Ayaz, maybe you can put your link in chat because that did not work. Let's see here. Here we go. Their link worked correctly. So here we go. So this is July Shape of Flower, I think. What is the username? Yeah, Shape of Flower. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So we have 2 to choose from here. Pam, let me reduce the volume a little bit. Actually, let me just change the music and then reduce the volume a bit. All right, Pam, anything you like here?
So I like this first one that says protecting myself with and I want to think that title is octopus because I'm feeling like that looks like an octopus that I love. Oh, with a smile. Okay. But I love the idea of that piece.
Yeah, this is interesting. And let's see what it's, this is July Shape of Flower, Indonesian artist. And this is an illustration. It's a pure digital drawing. I like it. We agreed on this. So here we go. Let's do this. And congratulations, Shape of Flower. Your work has been collected. All right, let's go to Wasim. Here we go. Watercolors. Nice.
Wow, moving watercolors.
Yeah, animated ones. So I'm going to scroll through and tell me if there's anything that catches your eye. Yeah.
Is this still me or is this Maheen now?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is Maheen. Maheen, you got it.
So Maheen, you're up.
Maheen, if you see anything you like, let me know. I'm interested in knowing, and actually Team Brazil, if you can take a look at it, why the aspect ratio on these is off. Is that the artist doing it or us doing it? Okay, the red dots are all sold, Maheen, so we can't pick from there, okay? So.
And Maheen, just unmute your mic if you can.
Yeah, you're unmuted. You're muted, sorry.
Hello, I cannot hear. Can you hear?
We can hear you. We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay, yeah. The speakers are acting weird for me.
Yeah. So can you pick? Do you see any watercolor you like here?
Okay.
You see anything?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Oh, Maheen, this is a blitz. You gotta keep going. All right, let's skip Maheen for now until she solves the tech problems. Mike, how about you?
Yep, let's do it.
You see the watercolor you like?
I like the animated one, top row, with a couple.
This one? Yeah, I think that's interesting.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah, it's beautiful.
All right.
Obviously, I shoot weddings for a living, so I see this quite a bit. That's beautiful.
It is beautiful. I like it. That's great. This is a creator from Algeria. Watercolor animation. There's no name. Yeah, this is great, and it is partial AI, mixed media, emotions in motion. Oh, that's nice. I like that. All right, congrats. Here we go. All right, Maheen, can you hear us now? Are you back?
Yes, I'm back. I don't know.
Okay, great. So we skipped you and we went to Mike. So you can have this one now. So this next one is Divya here. All right. So you have to tell me if there's any artworks that you like here as I scroll through them. Okay. Watercolors also.
I love that.
Anyone? Red dots are sold, Maheen, already. So it's just the ones that are not. This is Divya Sai Artworks.
Okay. Okay, so Together at Water Edges. I love that one.
This one?
Second one. Yeah, I really like this one.
Let's take a look at it. All right. That is very nice. Good pick. I would agree. Let's do that. Now, Divya is a watercolor artist from India. Congrats, Divya. I'm collecting your artwork, and it's a done deal. So next would be who? Pam?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna look at Morgan.
Blitz. Oh, another octopus.
Wow, octopus got popular.
I like that octopus. Let's get that one.
Your final photo booth. I like that too. That's clever.
Oh,
You go with that? This one? Is that the one?
I like that one. If you agree, I think we should get that one.
Just look at it. Yeah, I really like this drawing style. It's this may not exactly be it, but I know it as Lean Claire. It is what was popularized by Erich, the Tintin comic creator. You know, and I love that art style. All right, here we go. Done. Congratulations to Morgan, and now it's time for Julia Smith. So I think it's back to Maheen now, right? To be in the cycle. So here we go, Maheen. All right. So Julia Smith has some really exciting and interesting artworks here. I think I collected that one.
Yep.
So yeah. Oh well, we have 3 to choose from, Maheen. Any of these you like?
I like Bending and Mirror. It's really
Bending
nice.
and Mirror. Okay.
But I also like To Lean. The both are nice.
All right. This is nice. All right. Interesting. Oh, what is this? This is doesn't it appears? Is it AI? None. Okay. This is
it's
this is a 3D. 3D. I
Yeah.
see. Okay. Cool. So Julia is an artist, a 3D model creator from Germany.
Nice.
Congrats, Julia. I am happy to collect this piece because Maheen and I both like it.
I also do 3D, so I have a lot of love and respect for 3D artists.
This is great. All right. And who we are. And now we're on to Alfonso. All right. Let's check it out. Alfonso.
Wow.
You know what I'm going to do? 1 second. Let me hide the there we go. All right. Okay. So we've got Playground, Summit, Journey,
So good.
Steps of Friendship, Embrace of Hope. Mine, I think I'm looking at you. If I were to kind of
So good.
steer you in any direction, I kind of like the red ones a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say the you know how I love pop art.
Yeah.
The ascension through the one to the left of the tongue one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Mine, you're on point for this one. So what do you think of this one?
Yeah, I like it.
Mine's muted. She won't answer.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you said Mike.
No, this
I
was you.
like this is really good, by the way. The artist is amazing. I love
Okay, so there's
green
three of us who like this one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really good. Where's the artist from?
This is Alfonso from Mumbai.
Wow.
Yeah. He has always been a great help in organizing meetups, etc. Huge help. And
No,
Here we
so
go.
great.
all right, so sorry about I did not say clearly there, but again, it's Mike this time now. So Peter Jackson. We have a choice of one. So
choices.
this is a full AI generated image.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean,
It's
yeah.
nice.
What's your thought? I wish we had more to choose from.
Yeah. Well, let me see. When it comes to AI, I tend to be a little more critical because I want to see what the artist has done specifically beyond the AI's rendering, right? What are the prompts?
Yeah, I agree.
So here, the perspective, the definition, etc. It's interesting. Even like the view through the windows, etc. That took a little bit of work. The reflective surface of the laptop there, it's interesting. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. All right, and next is our friend Rohan, and I think it is whose turn?
It's my turn.
It's your turn, Pam.
I believe.
All right.
We're seeing some comments that no one can see Maheen's face because we have a comment over her face. But since that link has been shared in chat, does anyone know how to get that off the screen? I don't know.
I'll get it off.
Oh, thank you, Mike.
Boom.
Just actually, once in a while, we want to see Maheen smile.
Much better.
Ooh, okay. These, I love this series so much.
Rohan with the Polaroids there.
Can I say I love Rohan's work. I have collected some of his work on Tezos as well. Great artist.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are all gorgeous. Pam, good luck.
I know, right? So wow. Okay. I was liking this the amber lines, which was a little bit like row up or two. I don't know. I just really love that one. Amber, is it Amber Lines or Amber Lens? Amber Lines, yeah. I think that's pretty cool looking.
That's pretty cool. Let's look at
There's also a green one.
Yeah.
What are you seeing, Nick?
I'm liking the purple spire.
Yeah, okay, purple, because of course purple.
What do you think of this
Let's
one?
get purple. Yeah, I would agree with you on that. And it's got a palm tree, which I like palm trees.
He's got it signed. That's so cool.
And it's signed, very artsy. And it kind of has this like Vitruveo-ish shapes in there. What do you think? Might be the one.
Yeah. I like it. Let's go for it. By the way, guys, I started my day with a 33K in my wallet. All right. So just to keep track of it, I don't know what 33 minus 25 is. I'm sure someone will tell me. All right. That's Rohan. Congratulations.
Congrats, Rohan.
And now it's Mike or Maheen. I don't know. Now, see, I got confused with the cycle broken there.
Let's do it together.
All right.
So before we go, Simran says that Rohan also got a special mention at the IN International Photography Awards, Sweden.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's
cool. Congratulations, Rohan. I'm going to take a quick peek and see what our status is in terms of responses. They're coming in fairly slowly. We're at 120 here, so we're good. We can keep going here. Wait, did I already select? No, I did not.
You need to buy it. Did you buy it? Yes.
I thought I did.
Okay.
I thought I did.
I don't see a red dot yet. Oh, there you go. Okay, good.
Yeah, because it hasn't reloaded yet.
The important stuff.
Yeah, I got too many browser tabs open at this point. Look at all this confetti.
Yay!
Woo! Woo! Bam! Lots of confetti. There we go. Nice. Okay. And next up, here we go. We have a choice of one, guys. If you give us a choice of one, you make it really difficult,
isn't it?
Kindly give us more choices. Now, if you have only one consigned artwork, I understand that, but make it very difficult for us here. Okay, now what is this? Is a photograph?
No.
No, it doesn't look like a photograph.
Yeah. This is category digital fine art illustration. This is Gali Lugina from Indonesia. So this is an illustration. Oh, wow. Seriously?
Can we see their other work on Linktree or something? I just want to see how the process. How they do it.
It looks like AI. AI has like a soft, has typically soft pixels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's AI or what they used.
Yeah, I'm unclear on this, and especially for that price. So I'm going to say that this is one which would be a Vortex airdrop.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If you're okay with that. All right, so that's GAH. All right, so we'll put Vortex there. Figure out the, we'll figure out the address from the submission and get that in. Actually, let me just do that right now.
I guess we should have had them put their wallet address in there as
I
well.
I did.
You did? Oh, okay.
Forward thinking, man. Got it all covered.
Good job, Nick. Good job.
So when someone gets a vortex, the way they can tell that the vortex is in their wallet is they can check it in scope.
Yeah.
Right?
And I won't do the airdrops until after the session.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
all right. And the last one here is, guys, I'm going to mix things up a little bit because so far we only have 125 entries. I'm going to pick some more winners from here as soon as we're done with Mrs. Invisible. Right? So those of you who gave up hope on this board, your hope should be back. We're going to pick some more winners from here, okay? All right, let's go with Mrs. Invisible. All right, we have a choice of 1. Yeah, folks, if you're going to give us a choice of 1, very, very difficult, all right? So who am I partnering with on this one?
Maybe it's my turn again?
Sure, Pam, go for it.
Sure.
Is it your turn, Mike?
Yeah.
No, go for it, Pam.
Let me make a quick banner. Let me make a quick banner of where people should submit because people joining late are.
I made a comment, Nick. I can post it right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I just don't want to block.
It blocks the
yeah, let me see if a different layout would.
We can swap the to the right side, maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe the banner can go over to the right side.
Yeah, hang on a second. Let's see if we can change that. No, we can't. There's not an option for that. You know what?
I could just periodically take it off.
Yeah.
Or just put it in the chat once in a while, like. So
Let me try a different layout and see if it works. Oh, well, that's no good. That. Ooh,
Yeah, that works. Yeah,
that'll work.
because it pushes everybody up.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
All
You
right.
can't see the screen as well, but you're the one that needs to see the screen.
Yeah, that's. I'll make sure the artworks are kind of visible. Yeah. Okay, so on this one, I am gonna say this is a vortex because of choice of 1. All right. So we'll put a vortex here, and let me find the address here.
So if we have multiple rounds, people can probably enter if they didn't win in round 1, they can probably enter in round 2, right, Nick? So people are asking that.
Yeah. So actually, you don't have to do anything right now. I'm just gonna keep the board loaded up and go for a little bit. So let's go 10 more with this board. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, before we go, a lot of my friends have joined and they are trying to understand the Vitruveo blockchain. Nick, if you want to say a few words before we start, for viewers who are here for the first time, trying to understand what this is about.
Yeah. So I'll just quickly go. So we have a platform called Exhibit that is built on the Vitruveo blockchain. So Exhibit is Vitruveo's creator vertical. It's a comprehensive creator platform. It's not a marketplace. I'm gonna have to hide the video a little bit. It's covering. Actually, it should be fine. So Vitruveo is an L1 blockchain. We are designed with a mission to have sustainable income for all creators. So from the bottom up, everything we are doing is geared towards creators. We are owned by the community, and we are a very small team. We are 6 full-time and 6 part-time folks, very small. And we have our developer team in Brazil. Exhibit is new and still being developed. So set your expectations accordingly. Don't expect a mature, everything works perfectly kind of platform. What we do publish, we try and make it perfect, but it's still beta and there might be issues. Exhibit is for innovative creators who are excited about a new journey for art in Web3. So what we've done is we've started with a first principles approach to Web3 art. We've looked at all the other blockchains, all the marketplaces. I've spoken to over 1,000 creators in the past 2 years, gotten all the feedback. And what we did was tossed out everything that didn't work for creators. And we built Exhibit and on Vitruveo with a focus on trust and with a focus on monetizing artworks in different ways. We feel that NFTs are just one way to monetize, and actually a very small way. We want to go beyond. We are creating essentially the Spotify of art with our streaming. We are making it easy for folks who are not in Web3 to print your artworks on various surfaces, including fashion and things like that. So this is our focus. Now it's very important to understand Vitruveo and Exhibit are currently not for creators who need to sell art for immediate income. So for that, you'll have to come back in January 2025. Right now, we are focused on building out the platform, building out the business models, getting our core community going, getting our core ecosystem going. And at this point, we have over 3,000 artists and over 10,000 artworks have been consigned. Our community is growing. We have over 25,000 people overall in our community, and it's growing very, very rapidly. So we're excited about that. So let's continue with our drop here. And like I said, we'll keep the existing board and just pick maybe 5 more winners. So I'm seeing that there aren't as many folks joining in. That could be because they don't know how. So if you want to join, you got to go to vitru.xyz/blitz and just submit your information. You have to be a current Vitruveo artist in order to participate in this. Now, I am going to do very shortly another airdrop in this session where you don't have to be an artist. And so that's already on, and you can wait for that part and it'll be fun. But for right now, let's pick from this board some more. And let's pick 5, and then we'll refresh the board with the additional folks that have come in. All right, so here we go.
Nick, can I point out something? Our very first winner that you got chosen is Ayaz, and I don't think that you bought a piece from Ayaz.
Yeah, because they didn't put a link.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought that was okay.
Couldn't find a link.
So, that was the 404. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll try again. Let me see if I can find a link. Okay. Looks like they've updated, or there is a link now. Okay, there is a link now. So let's go ahead and do that. I will get that loaded up here, and we'll get one from Ayaz. So here we go. Wow, nice artworks. Ooh, interesting. All right, who's up? Who's ready to help me on this one?
Maheen. I think it's Maheen's turn. I believe.
This is different.
Yeah.
What's the medium that they're using for these works? Looks different.
I don't know. You have to look at each individual one to be able to tell that. They look like they're, first of all, looks like they have a lot of artwork. So before we were complaining about only one, but here they have a lot. This one catches my eye here. Is anyone liking that one? We used to talk with colors. Should we look at that?
Okay.
Or keep looking? Anything else catch anybody's eye? Quite a range here.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, there's photos, there's AI, there's illustrations. These are all sold. Okay.
Nice. They've sold a couple of them.
Yeah.
I see one that I like, Nick, but I'm going to buy it myself.
Oh.
I don't want you to have it, Nick.
What about My Blue Heaven? How about My Blue Heaven?
I love that one, but it's not. I mean, Maheen Blues. You know, she should.
I'm okay with My Blue Heaven. I like it too. Got the blue hair and everything.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
This is a fully AI generated one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Let me go back and look at. I would prefer to buy something that's not fully
That
AI.
one is nice flowers too for myself. Is that a photograph?
Let's see.
Yes, it appears to
Because
be. Yeah, it's a.
Yeah.
It's
a photograph.
photography. Yeah,
I like this.
that's cool.
Yeah, I like this one. I'll go
She's
for this.
inside the frame. Yeah.
All right,
Hmm.
you got 3 S's. You're on to the Hollywood. Only people who watch America's AGT, America's Got Talent, will recognize that phrase. All right. So we are caught up there, and we have a new winner here, Arnab P7. Oh wow, interesting. Oh, all right, Arnab. Taste of Mumbai. Who's helping me with this one? Pick this one.
I'll help you, Nick.
Pick this one. It's my home city, and
Okay.
she's eating vada pav, my favorite dish, and she's got a chai, my favorite.
Let's do it.
And it's a futuristic person eating vada pav and drinking chai. Now, everyone who knows me knows that this is, yeah. Hey, he's from New Delhi and he did a Mumbai one. That's crazy.
I think I know the artist. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. All right, congratulations, Arno. All right, let's go. Oh, I broke our rule. I kind of am picking them and then we're going, but that's fine, I guess. We're experimenting, right? So,
Right.
Daniel is a prolific artist on our platform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lots.
Yeah, I
and
love
lots
Daniel's
to
work.
choose from.
Yeah, lots of cool photography.
A lot of silhouettes.
I like the shadow lines.
Yes,
effects.
I know
He
you
has a lot
are
of
a
these.
fan of those.
Yeah, when someone sees something they like, say stop. Oh, street art.
I also love these where there's people walking by, very cool street art. It's when you see all those together, it's really you can tell that was a focused intention.
It's cool.
Pam, in your work, do you adjust for barrel distortion and straightening and
When I
adjust
shoot
the props or-
architecture, I do. Yeah, I have clients that hire me to do like very high end luxury resort photography, and I really dial that in. Sometimes I do that on my travel photography, but I usually just try to get it right in the camera.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Any?
Oh, well, that Urban Guardians down there, I kind of like that. I love the street art, and then I can't see exactly who's walking by that one, but that one. I think anytime you take photograph of art, you kind of have to make it your own also, and by having.
And there's a cop here also. Interesting.
Oh yeah, I see you in the bright. Well, we can look at also some of those leading line, the black and white shadow lines ones that you like towards the beginning of this.
Those are.
Yeah, I would go for either the photo ones or the street art color ones. There.
Yeah. What about corridor of shadows? How do you feel about that one? Either that one or the street of shadows that's next to it on the left. Both of those look really interesting in the preview, but sometimes you
This
have
is
to
Bogota, Colombia.
yeah.
Go back one page, Nick. That one's nice. I think there was a first page, wasn't there?
Yeah.
There was a lot more here.
Yeah.
Go down.
Honestly, this bicycle one is kind of. Oh, this one has motion blur. It's kind of cool.
Mhm.
Art in speed. Can we agree on one?
Let's do.
You're the deciding vote.
Can I see the art in motion?
Wait, the art in speed? This
Yeah,
one?
that one there. Art in speed. Sorry. That's like a 20th of a second, 10th of a second shutter speed. That one's interesting.
I like it. I like Egyptian. This is.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah, the hieroglyphs.
Egyptian / a dark / cute fish. So, all right, I would go for this one.
Okay.
So basically, it's this one. We've looked at 3 so far. Honestly, the one that was the bicyclist on the bridge was quite captivating. Also, this one.
Yeah.
If I can get any of you guys to like this one.
I like this. I've been shooting a lot of bicycles lately.
Yeah.
You have, Pam. I've seen so many bicycles.
And I've shot. Yeah. So you should see what I've been doing the last.
What do you guys think of this one?
I like bicycles a lot. I like that.
Nick,
I love
do
the clouds in it too. I mean the
what I'm drawn to by this is the journey aspect of it. The she's about to venture off into this journey, etc. So if you guys are okay with it, I'll get this one. Yeah.
Let's buy it.
All right.
Get it.
There you go. All right. Who's the next winner gonna be? Let's go. And it is Dolores. Dolores is a longtime member of our community and really active.
Whoa.
All right. So these are all AI, I believe. Yeah. Lots to choose from. And then there are some flower photographs. Full video on original. Okay. So
Smash the like button, guys.
yeah, we have 695 people on the live stream right now.
I think he might be on one of the other channels.
Yeah, I think Biz, you're only looking at YouTube or something like that, but we are seeing all the other streams also. So Dolores has some great AI works, but as I said earlier, I'm looking in this session in particular more for maybe AI, partial AI, but not a full AI too much. So I'm gonna go with a vortex airdrop for Dolores. Is that cool?
Let's do it.
All right. Actually need to get these additional winners in here also. Let me see this. Dolores. Three of them. So we'll put them on here. Oh, I have to do them one at a time? Come on, don't make me do that. I gotta do it one at a time. Sorry, folks. So I don't know if you guys noticed, the folks who have joined us regularly, I got lots of new tunes.
Yes, it's nice to have a variety.
I created a bunch of new ones here.
Good
Okay.
job.
And let me find. All right, we are ready for our next contestant, our next winner, and here we go. Who's gonna be? Who is it gonna be? It is Stanley. Stanley, congratulations. We'll get you on the winner board here and go find your artworks. Hmm. All right. Looks like they put in a URL that's bad, but I'm gonna fix it for them and see. Nope, that doesn't work. Oh, I know why it doesn't work. All right, there we go. So I believe this is Stanley's work here. So who's I have lost all sense of whose turn it was. So
I can help.
yeah, actually anyone can just jump in. You know, we can just do it collaboratively. You see anything you like? Looks like these are also all AI. Maybe these are not. Let me check. This is partial AI. I think it's just some touch up with beyond the AI. How many pages? There's 2 pages of artworks here. Yeah, those are already sold. Yeah, Mahin, you have.
I also like the drawing ones in the first 3. I like the first one, Sad Girl 4. Yeah, but it's all. Is it AI or?
It says partial. It's an illustration. So.
Oh, it's nice. This is nice.
I think it's partial, but that's hard to. It's hard to say what.
Looks like a sketch.
Which one?
The one that you were looking at, it looked like either a Photoshop sketch or a pencil sketch, one of the two. If you look at the pixels, we'll be able to.
AI digital drawing paint. It says illustration.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mahin, you like this one?
I like this one.
All right, let's go for it. And error minting. Let's see why that is.
We are reading the comments. So keep them coming.
There's some issue with this artwork. We'll find out what it is. This happens every few hundred artworks or something. Oh no, it worked. Okay, good. Sold.
Red dot.
Let's check. Scope.Vitruveo artwork. There we go. Yep.
You got it.
Guys, Blitz is very slow with this process. I can tell you that. So, because we only purchased 12 artworks so far. So we got to speed things up here. Okay, we can do that.
All right.
I think we need different music. Hey, Burnish. All right. So Burnish is a local over here. There's
I love Burnish's work.
Yeah. I like Fog Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And
I know Burnish loves to shoot fog. She
Yeah.
lives
What
in
do you guys
the
think?
San Francisco area, so she's got a lot of fog options. I love that one.
Good.
But I don't know whose turn it is, so don't let me step on your toes, Mike.
We've thrown that out of the window now. We are just
Okay.
going
We all
organically.
love
So here we go. All right, congratulations, Burnish. So that was good. All right, now we gotta blitz it up, okay, guys? We're gonna go very
Lift
fast.
it up. Let's go fast.
All right. Oh wait, who was this? This was JC Praise. All right. So this is these are sold already. There's a choice of 2 artworks here: the Glee of Hope and the Little Princess. These sketches are what? It's a traditional masterpiece painted with acrylic on canvas. Interesting. So there's a choice of two. I'm not particularly drawn to either, but also the prices are a bit out of what my sort of standard budget is. When I pay that much, it's got to be something exceptional. So for that reason, I'm going to pass on this one and airdrop a vortex. Is that okay? Cool.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Let me just update the winner list here. It's not copying the winner list properly. Okay. Great. All right. We'll. How many did we get extra? We got a few. All right. So one thing I can do now is, since there are only an additional, 129. What I can do is I can remove the current ones from the list, and then add everybody back again. Right. So give me a moment, and I'll be able to do that. All right. Meanwhile,
Sounds good.
you guys can bring this up here and talk about search or anything you guys want. Mike, I love it when you talk a little bit about the artist investor thesis a little bit. You know, if you wouldn't mind doing that while I create these.
That's such a good way of explaining.
Yeah, so just for those
sales today.
Yeah, so okay, great. So for everybody joining us, you know, we're in a beta stage for the blockchain, and the whole ethos of Vitruveo is to create sustainable income for artists. So it's not just about, you know, like a marketplace model where we're just, you know, selling individual pieces of art. We're really looking to create sustainable income from artists, and there's a number of ways that we do that. The first way that we do that is we've issued grants and these buying blitzes that we're doing, where we're giving artists kind of an incentive to join the blockchain. That way you can upload artwork. We are looking for, we prefer artists to upload artwork that they've created. We kind of shy away from 100% AI, but if you'd like to start a piece with AI and then do some illustration, that's generally more interesting for us. But what we then do is we have a community of investors, probably somewhere in the realm of around 5,000, 3,000 to 5,000 different investors that are on the platform. And what we have is a vertical within the blockchain called Exhibit, where the investors have been given grants called VUSD, and what they actually do is they take that VUSD and purchase the artwork on search. So it gives you an opportunity really to upload some artwork with our ecosystem, and our community will purchase your artwork. The question lies in, what do we do with those funds? And what happens is, whenever you sell a piece of artwork, you're going to be given our native blockchain coin, which is Vitruveo, or it's VTRU. And what you want to do is take that Vitruveo and stake it within our platform, or hold on to that Vitru within your wallet. The reason why you don't want to cash out, there's two reasons. The first reason is there's not a lot of liquidity in the blockchain yet, so it's going to be a very frustrating process to try to liquidate that as cash. And that really goes against what we're trying to do, is create sustainable income for artists. That's more of a marketplace mentality, like OpenSea or Tezos or one of those other marketplaces. What you want to do with your art is, the VUSD is only granted for a very short period of time. So you have a very short period, I would say, until maybe November, December, to accumulate as much Vitru as you possibly can, where we're then going to list on an exchange. And right now the Vitru price is around 30, 40 cents, somewhere around there. But with our circulating supply of the blockchain, we're expecting this price to be upwards of $10, $25, in that range. That's kind of our target goal for 2025. And so if you can see, if you can easily do the math, if you were to sell a piece of artwork, let's say for $250, that would give you roughly around 625 Vitru. Now, you can, of course, try to liquidate. It's going to be a frustrating process because we only allow a certain amount of sales to be done every 24 hours. And so it's just, if you're the quickest fingers and you can get them done, then yes, you can access those funds. But you're missing a massive amount of potential profit from this, even just one sale. With 625 Vitru, once the price ends up increasing after we list on a public exchange, that's when really the blockchain goes live to not just our community, not just new creators coming aboard, but we're accessing 20, 30 million different crypto investors that can invest into the blockchain. That $625 at, say, a $10 price would be worth $6,250. So you can see that just selling one artwork at $250, accumulating that Vitru, gives you a huge opportunity in the future. So what you can do is actually, we're going to be launching different staking programs where you can stake your Vitru for an APR, kind of like compound interest, the way you would, where you can get paid dividends from this money that you invest with the blockchain. That way, that is how you're going to create sustainable income. So we definitely want to encourage you to hold on as much Vitru, accumulate as much Vitru as you possibly can prior to the public list. And it's really going to be life-changing income once we get to that point. But in the meantime, continue to work on your craft, continue to tell your friends about Vitruveo. We definitely do these buying Blitz. The whole purpose of that, again, is to give artists as much chance to grow their Vitru bag as much as possible, and then explore different, staking terms. And so we'll get more into that. We get into that quite a bit on our Spaces presentations that we do, also every Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We also do kind of a separate meeting that we do for the investors of the blockchain, and you can get a lot more detail on the ecosystem as a whole. But yeah, just a little plug on Vitru. Is Nick? He's back. Okay, great.
He's back.
I'm almost ready.
He's tinkering with something. What is he going to do?
Yeah. So what I did was I curated from the second set of artists, and we're gonna post them now into our board. And now we set the board here, and boom. All right. So we have 100 more, 100 artists to choose from. I've removed ones that were winners previously. So, but in case I forgot one, then we'll know them, so we can skip through it. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna really blitz through these. All right, guys, folks, we're gonna go very, very fast. I'm just gonna skim through them and say, okay, what about that one or whatever, and then hopefully one of you guys can chime in and say, yep, I like that or whatever, and we can go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
So, music is on, and we are ready to go. Okay, cool. Blitz away. Here we go.
And if you're just joining us and you're on the Vitruveo system and you have artwork, go ahead and go to this URL, the vitru.xyz/blitz. Submit some of your artwork, and what we're doing is we have kind of like a little computer here that helps us choose random entrants that go into the Blitz, and then we purchase your artwork. So if you're just joining us, that's what we're doing right now.
Southern Fried, our first winner on this board. Wow.
Southern.
Javita.
Southern was such a great co-host and guest last time. That was so fun.
Do we have a space on Sunday, 11:30 a.m. EST? Correct?
Yeah, so Mystique is one of our community members. She's an artist, and along with several other community artists, they host an art share space on every other Sunday, every fortnight, and that'll be on X, and you could find that space on Mystique NFT on that X account. And some of us from the team try to pop in and help answer questions, but I think last time we were talking so much about Vitruveo that we didn't hear from very many artists. We were talking for a long time, so I'm hoping that we'll get to hear from artists this time. But yeah, we like to just be available to help answer more questions during those spaces. But it's so cool that that's one thing about this whole community is that there's so many people who are well versed in it, and they try to help each other out. I'm really excited about finding people who have multiple languages that they speak, so they can help their own community kind of bridge the information from what we're sharing to people who can speak and understand English quite well. We want to spread the words.
All right, so this is looking like a familiar board here.
Up that efforts.
This palette is all mostly artists that are part of the community and that are always there. So this is great. Love to see this. All right, so we've got 10 selected here. Let's blitz away. All right, Southern Fried. Who wants to help me pick one?
Oh wow.
I
Which
like
one are you saying wow to?
Go scroll up. I like the simple elegance, and I also like your grounded. Yeah.
This one?
Both are nice. Yeah.
And which one? Which other one?
I like selective mutism to the right of that.
Yeah, that is also nice.
The rabbit one. Yeah.
This is partial.
It's just cool.
Like it. I'll go for it. All right, here we go. And we have to speed things up. So I'm sorry for taking longer on that one. Okay. All right. Oh, I got too many browser tabs open again. Let's close a few. Confetti. Oh, we looked at a lot of Daniel's photos. Confetti. Okay, so now it's time for the collages, the mosaics rather, the mosaics.
Ooh,
yeah.
Vivida.
Makes beautiful mosaics.
I'm still tripping, Pam, that you used the word fortnight in a sentence.
Well, actually, Mystique is the one. It's either someone is like, we do it every fortnight. I'm like, all right, I've been listening. That's why I said fortnight. It's because that's what Mystique says.
No, that's a sign of an intellect. Anybody that uses that.
So fortnight, if anyone doesn't know, is every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's an old-fashioned term, and I would never use it, but Mystique told me it's every fortnight. Well, all right.
Sounds like something Abe Lincoln would say, right?
Fortnight and 3 scores ago.
It's like four scores 7 years ago.
4 skort nights. No, not skort nights. That's a different thing. Skort night. It's like a fashion statement.
We're getting loopy.
It's I need some more espresso. Nick is shopping and we're not paying attention. Nick, can we help you?
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh wow,
look at this
that's
beautiful
so cool.
one. This is so. This art, I just really want to get inside this artist's mind and understand how it works.
No, I'm just kidding. I was saying the guy that took the. What's funny is he's using a holdfast camera strap holder.
Yes, right. Is that what you use also?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I hate those things. I use spider the spider holster system, because I like the weight on my hips, not on my neck or on my shoulders.
Yeah.
So Vivida is an Italian creator, and if you're okay, I'm gonna get this one.
Get it. That's a beautiful piece. And it's all made up of mosaic of other photographs that they've shot. It's just, it's a UK thing to say Fortnite. That's what we're seeing in the comments.
All right. So moving on, we go to Rohan. Here you go. What you got, Rohan? Abstract circles. Color burst and photograph. Let's see, what is this? Oh, so this is actually Rohan's daughter, Rose. Okay.
Oh, cool.
This is a painting. I like this. Interesting. And then there was also abstract ones. Abstract circles. And stormy Hawaii night is Hawaiian. Wow.
Ooh, I like some of those stormy night photos, but
anyone like this one? No? Okay. Any abstracts here that you like?
Scroll down, Nikki. I like the blue one's cool.
Abstract circles blue?
Yeah.
And which weather one did you like?
So on that first row, is that one sold? The very bottom one on the bottom left, is that one sold yet? I can't tell because our pictures are over.
It's sold. Yeah.
Oh, that's sold. Okay, so then I would go to the next one of Stormy Night 2, Stormy Kauai Night 2. Can we see that one? I kind of like that one. I feel like it's a view of a palm tree I might see. Also.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Someone asked, which one is more valuable, AI or hand-drawn? It's an interesting question. I've seen amazing AI art, but it's art where the artist actually finessed their prompts and really extracted the most value out of the AI. What I'm seeing generally here, generally is AI art that I feel is basic prompts. So I'd like to see if I'm gonna go with AI art, it's gotta be just jaw-droppingly good, you know. So the bar is higher, I think, for AI. It's a tool, right? How have you used the tool? No different than an Apple Pencil or your paintbrush. How have you used the tool? If you just use the AI tool to generate some Me Too art, then yeah, that's not very interesting. But if you use the tool to create something amazing, love that. You know, I'm gonna go with this one.
What is that expression, Me Too art?
Well, it's just copycat, basically, you know, in a sense. Like, here's my version of this also, right? For example, everyone's done Starry Night in some form. Everyone does the Great Wave in some form, you know? So if you're going to take a stab at something like that, or even, you know, doing something similar, it's got to be unique and different and interesting, right? Otherwise, it's Me Too. It's like, here's my version, my clone of it, right? So, yeah. Okay, next up is Laura. I love Laura's work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen her work. It's really interesting.
I would like to go for one of these collages if I can get someone to see that one.
Yeah, that's cool.
Maheen, are you with us or are you only messaging?
No, I'm just checking the artwork in this thing, but I really like this one. I was gonna comment.
Okay. I like it.
Wow,
I'm gonna go for it.
it's creative.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've been going on for 1 hour, 45 minutes. It
Yeah.
just feels like we just got here.
Yeah. Diva. All right. Abstract. Splashes of vibrant color.
I like how
Oh, I
Diva
wanted
has,
that one. Ah,
yeah, is it gone?
yeah,
I
it's
couldn't
gone.
see the red dot. Oh, I like the way Diba is kind of looking at a similar subject, but taking different takes on it.
Yeah.
That's what I've noticed as I've seen more and more of the work show up as being consigned. I appreciate they're sticking with a theme, but expanding it.
This looks
So Nick Punk Samurai asks if there's going to be a 3D work filter in Search.
There is one. It's spelled THREED, I believe, unless it's been updated. But it might not. Like when you're looking to put that filter or like put that keyword in your choosing that format rather, it might not jump out at you because you might be looking for the number 3. So
we can fix that. Yeah.
yeah, that we could add that to the list. But for all the 3D artists out there, when you're tagging your art, when you're consigning it, look for the term that you can click on to say that it's 3D, but spell it THREED. It looks like threed.
Yeah. So Sunage says, I support Vitruveo. Every time I join these, there's talk against AI. I don't think is fair. We're not against AI at all. We are against mediocre AI. We are against, like I was saying, use AI to create amazing artworks, and happy to support it. We have absolutely nothing against AI, which is why it's a first-class kind of checkbox right in the search where you can enable or disable it, which is why there's 3 levels of AI in terms of categorization: a full, partial, and which is why we take great pains to make sure that when you are consigning your work, you don't pass off AI work as manual work. We don't want that. So we have nothing against AI. We like everything else. This is a hyper competitive space, and only the best will rise to the top. And if you're doing AI work, it better be good because you're competing with a lot of people who have access to that same tool and who basically, because the tool makes it so easy, you have to work harder at it. It's harder to take up a brush and a palette and create a watercolor than it is to create an AI artwork. So the bar is higher for you. That's all.
There does need to be. Let me address something, Pam. There does need to be some clarification on the AR, as Nick was doing. You're going to, in the art community with galleries and that sort of thing, you're going to get a lot of kickback on 100% AI because many feel that the computer is doing the work. Yes, there are prompts that we do, but 100% AI art, you will get, there's some people that frown upon that. Beautiful artwork is beautiful artwork, however you create it. But there's some artists that will do, Peter Lick is like an amazing photographer. His works, go for 4,000 to 20,000 a piece. And he claimed that a lot of his artwork is straight out of camera, with very, very, very minor Photoshop corrections or enhancements. And as a photographer, personally, there was a lot of criticism, even among photographers, of saying, hey, your photography is, not me personally, but just in general, when there was contests at WPPI and stuff like that, people would submit artwork that was heavily edited. And people felt like that wasn't a true representation of the artist, right? It was, you're making an artificial photograph. And there was a huge controversy, and there always is a huge controversy. And there's some that say, well, that's just not real photography. That's more illustration. And you have these purists that will, that will kind of combat the use of computers with artwork and stuff like that. In our space, I use Photoshop quite a bit. I use Lightroom. I do enhance photos. I remove like trash cans, and we'll do arm slendering on the bride and tummy tucks, and like I'm a digital plastic surgeon. And so, yes, that is modifying the art, but I'm not trying to change the subject to the point where it's so unrealistic. I'm not taking a size 17 and making them a size 0. We're just making slight, tonal adjustments and slight body modifications. And in that, those tools are great. But I guess the point is that, if you're going to be 100% AI artist, there's nothing wrong with that. But as Nick said, really work on your prompts so that the prompts are amazing and your artwork is just different. And so I think that's the spirit of what we're trying to say. We're not trying to say don't do AI or don't do anything. That's not what we're saying at all. Yeah.
All right. Let's continue with our Blitz here. Let's go with Henrik Rivera. Here we go. Oh, wow. Yeah. This is great. The collapse of the Twin Towers. Some really nice artworks here. I don't know if these are AI or hand-drawn. Anyone jump in if you see anything you like? This is interesting.
I like the Ember of Desire. That one. I love the color.
Sold.
It's already sold.
The red dot shows.
Yeah. Okay, we can back up the first page. This one is similar, Ember of Blossoms. You like this one?
Yes, it's good.
Let's see.
What's the medium they're using?
This is partial AI. It's a painting, canvas, digital, mixed media, oil. Interesting. Is it my browser that's acting up? This is... Why is this not loading? Interesting. Try it again. A new window. I wonder if it's just that artwork or if I'm experiencing some problem. No, it's just that particular piece. Yeah, maybe it's fixed now. Let me see. Yeah, it's fixed now. This is oil. Interesting.
I like the textures.
Texture is nice. Yeah. Okay. Anyone see anything else that interests them? I like this one kind of. This person read. Anyone?
I like that one too. Yeah, it has
Nice.
cool
Makes
look. I wanted to share with. I just took a quick look and search, and was it Punk Samurai was saying about you can't search for 3D, but actually, if you look under category, and that's where you'll find that 3D that I was mentioning, and it's spelled out 3D. So if you choose that as a search term, you'll be able to find 3D art.
I like this one. I'm gonna.
That's a really. I like the.
Congratulations,
That looks good.
Hendrik. All right, and now Hater. Hater's longtime artist in the community. There's a lot of dark art, I think, also. These are some. He's got quite a range.
Mm.
This is cool. Catwalk.
Yeah, that's fun.
Very cool. I like this one. I'll go for it. Congratulations. All right. Ashwell Tristan. It's one. A leap of transformation. Cosmic
Wow, this one is really good.
Latte. So this is a US artist, Cosmic Latte.
What medium is this?
This is digital art, pure digital art. I'm a bit confused about the name here. So this is Ashwell Tristan. Okay, on Twitter, but on our platform, they're Cosmic Latte. Okay, got it. Yeah, well, we have a choice of one, and I kind of like it, so I'm gonna go for it. The Blitz is on. I feel more blitzy now. Pratik. All right. Pratik is a poet and a photographer.
Wow. Can you read Hindi?
Yes.
Okay.
सारी खूबियां है तुझ में गुरूर किस बात का करूँ तू ही बता कुछ तो बात है बेटे. I there's no pointless me reading it because most people don't understand it. So this is an interesting one. Love story. How is this made? Oh, it's
like a photograph.
Oil lamps. Yeah. Poet and photographer. This is photography.
Yeah,
here.
it's photography.
Nice.
Imagine looking at two burning things and capturing that.
Love is in the air. It's a good photo. Let's see what else. This one is sold already. This one. All right, I'm gonna go with the Vortex airdrop. There's not one that immediately grabs my attention on this one. So let me update that. Okay.
I think also we're going to be coming up with some additional resources to help people know how to price their artwork because
Yes.
we've gotten a lot of inquiries on that. And that can be a very confusing thing for all artists, not just an illustrator or AI or a photographer. It's a complicated thing. A rule of thumb that we've used, or at least I've used in my company, and from the last 13 years, is I looked at other artists and I tried to imitate their work and then innovate it. So just to deconstruct it and learn how to do it. And then I would price my artwork slightly below what people were actively selling it for. And then what I would do is, as I would get busy and as I was, booking more and more and more, I would start to raise my prices every sale just a little bit, or let's say a collection, and just incrementally start to increase. And I think all of us want to be mainstream photographers or mainstream artists that are charging premium rates. But it's important for you also to look at an artist that, let's say, has a brick and mortar store who's selling artwork for $2,000 or something like that. Do a little research and do a little history, and start slow and then just incrementally start to increase as demand increase. But it doesn't do you any good if you're selling artwork and you're not seeing the sales. Then you might want to lower your prices on the next collection and play with it. And the market will always determine what your value is. And that's kind of a hard thing to navigate because everybody has their own self-perception on what their value is, and it should be that way. But at the same time, if you do want to generate sales, try to play with the pricing and see what you get back. It definitely is difficult, but we're going to be producing kind of a dedicated show just for that, on how to price your artwork.
So we've done all the ones we had chosen here. So what I'd like to do is go back to some of our curated ones, because then we can really blitz away that. But first, I'd like to take a quick detour, and I'd like to highlight that an amazing project that is coming up in our community, and they've offered to give some great giveaways. So let me show you tell you about that. So, but before I do that, for those of you joining, if you want to join Vitruveo and consign your artwork, go to studio.vitruveo.xyz. If you want support, go to dreamverse.vitruveo.xyz. All right, so the project I want to talk to you about is called Sabong Evolution. If you go to sabongevolution.com, you can read about all about the project. It's an amazing game / movie / community engagement project. This is created by Garfield, one of the most active and most helpful and I would say kind and supportive members of our community. So I'm super excited about this. If you go to their website, you can learn all about the game that's coming up. And sabong is a word that in Indonesian is related to cockfighting, but they're doing it in an animal-friendly way, a very positive way. It's a simulation adventure game where players race, train, and battle roosters. So it's really cool. And they're also working on a mainstream Hollywood movie. So this is coming to Vitruveo, and I'm very excited about this project. And we just started talking to them last week. It's got a lot of dimensions to it, and it really fits in well with the art, etc. So Garfield's been kind enough to give 2 sets of prizes today. So first, there is a 10 individual vibes, and then there's 10 5-vibe sets. So that's 60 vibe in total. Vibe, for those of you who don't know, stands for Vitruveo Income Building Engine. And if you hold a vibe, then you automatically have a share of revenue coming to the entire blockchain. Let me show you where it stands right now. So there's a counter here, and this counter goes up every time there's an artwork sold, and everyone gets a piece of it. So that's when Mike was talking earlier about investment, etc. We are trying to get artists to stop thinking about individual sales. Ultimately, we want to get to the point where you won't even care about an individual sale, honestly, because the way we intend for you to monetize is all your artworks for all your life, all the time. That's what we are trying to do. And the way that happens is not with one $200 sale every 3 months or something like that. It happens with consistent daily income, and that income compounds and grows. But in the case of Vitruveo, because of this innovative vibe token, you make money every time someone sells an artwork. Every time our gaming division blocks, someone buys an asset or subscribes to a new game or something like that. If there's money made by the blockchain, you make money. That's why vibe is such an important kind of concept and a token. So we also have an equity pool for Vibe. So if you don't have an individual Vibe, you can just buy into the pool, and that way you can share the equity that's coming in. All right, so we have these Vibe to give away, but I need to figure out the best way to give it. I learned about the giveaway at the last moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare the airdrop form here shortly, and it'll take me only a minute or two to do it, and then going to have everyone submit an address, and we'll do magic squares, but pick from the address, right? So give me 1 moment. I'm going to take care of that. Meanwhile, do spend some time going to the website here and checking out this. So I'll be back in 2 minutes while you check out the website, and then we'll get going with the rest of the buying blitz. All right?
Great. Mike, have you checked this out yet? Since you're so heavily involved in the gaming vertical.
Yeah. We Nick and I had a long meeting with the founders. And so we talked about collaboration and coming over to Vitruveo, and so we're huge supporters of this project in the sense that we definitely want to build out the gaming division of the blockchain, and they look to be like great partners. So we're excited to have them aboard, and so we're going to be announcing that. It's beautiful.
It's so cool.
Yeah, this is they've done such a great job on the branding of this, and so we're definitely excited about some of the concepts that they had. We won't get too deep into it here, but they've got some really innovative concepts that they're going to be introducing, and it's not just an NFT project; it's an entire ecosystem that they're bringing to the project, which is really interesting. So we'll have more to discuss as this develops.
Cool.
And they're just great people too. They're a great team. I was really impressed with what I saw.
I've always enjoyed seeing Garfield in our Discord.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm almost done, folks, and we can get going. And we are going to do this airdrop. Then we can go back to blitzing. All right, ready to rock and roll here. Okay, we are ready. All right, folks, you need to go back to the same URL. Let me close out my tabs here, and we'll also, after this airdrop is done, we'll go back to going through the curated artworks, and that blitz can go much faster then, and we can pick up a bunch of artworks. So the fun is not over yet. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do an address one. So that's here. You're going to go back to the same form. So Mike, if you don't mind putting up the form address up there, because I don't have it on this.
For the buying blitz?
Yes, it's the same form, but it's going to be reset. I just reset it, and now there is no email requirement, so you can just submit your Vitruveo wallet addresses. So that's what you're going to do here right now. I'm going to enable the form shortly, and at the moment I enable it, you can put in your Vitruveo wallet address for this airdrop. So ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So you can go to that same address, and let's see. There we go. All right, much faster now. Yeah, we are at 10. We are at 30. Definitely much faster with with just addresses. So what we'll do is we'll do batches of 100 each, and the first one the first batch will go with the 10 winners for one vibe, and the next batch will go for the 5 vibes. Or maybe we'll randomize it. You know what? We'll pick 10 and 10, and we'll let Garfield pick what he wants to send to people. That way, it's totally randomized, right? So I'm waiting for this to get to 200.
I submitted for this one, by the way. I participated.
Right. Great. Everyone is welcome to participate. Having a vibe is going to be the most valuable asset on the Vitruveo chain, period. There is nothing more valuable that you can hold. Even one vibe is going to be very valuable to hold. And we just had our 100th entry. Way faster than with artwork links. So
I'm going to try to get it done before you get to the link or the limit.
Going 130. Keep on coming. 138.
Nick, how many people are watching this live right now?
Right now we have 843.
Oh, so we're close to 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pam, if you can find that link for the curated sheet, I can't seem to find it, and just put it in the private chat here.
Oh, sure. Let me see if I can
we can jump to that one, and we can start our regular business of going through. Because there's a bunch left over from what you had done and Mike had done also.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
And there we get a variety of artists in one shot, and I can buy 5 artworks in 30 seconds. So.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna look for that in our.
All right, so our Blitz is really coming. Yeah, so we're gonna do this airdrop, and then we're gonna be buying more art. And let me check on how much is left. All right. So someone do the math here. We are at 27762. So 27762 minus 33 is what? 33,000 minus 27762. That means I got about $19,000 of artworks to go, folks.
Oh gosh,
today.
We need to buy and.
Yeah, so fast. we are going to be buying a lot more after this. Okay, 186, about to shut down the form now. 188. And 194. And here we go.
How many winners are we selecting for this one?
Shut down now. So we are going to select 2 batches of 100 each and pick 10 from each one. And we're going to go really fast. And then we are going to switch to the curation links and start buying artworks very, very fast, as much as 5 to 10, every couple minutes or something like that. So let's see.
I put that link in our private chat.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Sure.
All right. I have addresses. I have your addresses, and we are gonna blast them in here. Locked and loaded. Here we go. 10 winners coming up.
Good luck, everybody.
And that's one. You can keep an eye on the Blitz winners here. I think I'm going to just just start below here. I'll just draw a line here. We'll do it purple, and we can say the ones below it are the vibe winners. So we'll get those in there.
We're checking out Nick's Excel sheet sales.
And thanks to Garfield for such a rich prize package, right?
Yeah, amazing.
So amazing.
All right. Oops. I'm going to update the winners here. So in case you already left, you can come back. Wait, did I get that? Did I get that one already? Yeah, I did. Sorry, guys. I want to make sure I keep this updated because I don't want to accidentally lose the winners. We'll keep that going. So we're going to do 10 of these. 3 so far. So Garfield will pick randomly who gets 1 and who gets 5 vibes. All right. So we are just doing the selection here. All right. Still going. Good. All right. Keep it going. Six down. 4 to go. Congrats to all the winners. You have some really beautiful addresses. Look at that. 82725. So gorgeous. Beautiful. What a work of art that one is. Yeah.
There are folks who remember their wallet address number, like all of us.
Yeah. Well,
I remember 5
I
digits.
try and get vanity addresses always. I try and so that I can remember the first 4 digits and always know if it's mine.
No, it's the last 4 digits that's more important.
For me, it's the first 4. I don't really care about the last 4. Let's see here. But when you're writing code and dealing with a lot of addresses, you don't want to spend the mental bandwidth to go and look for the last 4. First 4 is way easier. So that's why I think depending on who you are, if you're a developer, you care about the first 4. At least I do. I don't know about other developers. So that's 9 done. And I got them all in there. And the last one. So my vanity on Vitruveo begins with ABBA. So ABBA. So boom. All right. That's our first set of 10 addresses. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
To all these 10 winners. Updated.
And thanks to Garfield.
Yeah, thanks to Garfield. And now we'll load up the second batch here. And let's see how things go. Here we go. Deck is loaded and ready to go. We got 1 done. Boom. Congrats. And go again. So you could be winning 1 vibe here. You could be winning 5 vibes here. And either way, it's a cool win. So congrats to all the winners here.
So if you want to check if you're a winner on this, it's on the same sheet we were looking at earlier. So vitru.xyz/blitz-winners.
Yeah.
And so that's where Nick was buying the art. And then also after the purple line, that's the wallet addresses that Garfield is going to be looking at to divvy out the prizes that he's offering of vibes. And then probably after that, we're going to start looking at the curations that people have done over the last few weeks, the last few buying blitzes, and blitz through those and buy a whole bunch more art.
So Pam, tell us more about the curated collections.
Yeah, so on the search.vitruveo.xyz, there's a tool where you can actually curate a stack of art and use the filters that are on the left-hand side to curate art that either at a certain price level or certain terms, certain tags, certain creator names. And then what we've been asking for the last few weeks is for artists to curate a stack of art that they would like to recommend Nick take a look at. And so they've been sharing those on the form, and so we're going to look at the spreadsheet that's kind of those form responses.
Yeah, Pam, if you wouldn't mind, in private chat, get Maheen's email address and make her an editor also, so she can also go.
Okay, sure. If you want to
give her
me
instructions on how she can also pick some selections from there.
So Maheen, if you can give me your email, there you go. Thanks.
Just go to the private chat and continue the conversation there.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. We got 8 done here. Yep. 2 more coming up. Congrats to all your winners. I hope your address was selected. And boom. All right. Last winner of Vibe coming right up. And there it is. So congratulations to all of these winners, and thanks once again to Garfield and Sabong Evolution, the game that is coming. Go check it out. It is sabongevolution.com. It's going to be amazing. You want to get in on all the giveaways and things that they're going to keep doing. As I understand it, they're going to be doing many regular giveaways. So excited for that. And now what I'm going to do here is we're going to go to our curation sheet, and we're going to find lots of artworks there. So the ones that have pink are already done. The other ones were picks by someone or the other. So I think yellow was you, Pam, right?
Yeah, yellow is me.
And blue or purple was Mike. So we'll start with that. And Maheen, you can catch up a little bit if you'd like. You can pick some also from the sheet. So let's start with you, Pam. Give me a yellow row to go for.
Okay, let's see. I was liking so many early on. Let's see. I'm trying to remember some of these.
Some of them might be sold by now also.
Right. Let's try row 31.
Row 31. Here we go. And Blitz away. All right. Okay, the Blitz is on. Fast buying. Boom. All right. And that was Atiko and now Shami. Congratulations. And this is Epi Artwork. Congratulations. And then let's see here. You pick some good ones. This is Zach's work here. Nice. I like it.
If some of the artworks are sold within the collection, that's okay, right?
That's okay.
Yeah, it happens. Because Nick is buying so many. Yeah, it's okay if some of them are sold. There'll just be some that are left over that he can still shop for.
Now this feels like a Blitz.
Yeah.
Wow. You get some good ones here. I like it.
Well, I just chose the curator. The curator actually curated the pieces. Yeah. So I'm just.
Who is
so
this?
you can.
This is Temio Flagos, right?
Yeah. So you can mark that with the highlight pink.
Very good.
And then, if Maheen has, let me know in chat if you have any more questions, Maheen. I can help you.
Okay, that we blitzed through that, and we picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artworks in I think a minute. So that's good. Still working on a few of these. So let's see. What's slow here? Come on. These are not done. Still working. Oh no, they are done. My browser didn't update. Okay. Make sure they're all sold because I don't want to accidentally not have finished. All right, Mike, you gonna be ready?
Let's do it.
What row are we going for?
Scroll down a little bit. Let's try scroll up, Nick. Let's do 50. I think it was 59, wasn't it? 50.
It's done
Yeah,
already.
59.
Done.
Oh, that's done.
Yeah.
Okay, scroll down. I'm the purple, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think we got most of yours. Oh no, there's a few here. Here we go.
Yeah, I added a bunch. Let's do 276. Let's try that one.
Okay.
I also selected.
Okay, what
One.
color did you pick?
It's 181. The color
color?
is.
Uh, yeah.
Okay, let me.
Which color? Pick a unique color and make that yours. Mike, you picked 276, right? Yeah. Okay.
I'm doing
Yeah.
yellow.
All right.
I did yellow, but
Yellow is
Okay,
done.
I'll do.
You need to. I'll
there
tell
you
you
go.
what.
There's already blue, right? So
Orange.
I
Pick
don't.
orange. Orange.
Okay, orange. Okay, orange it is.
All right.
181.
Your selections, as always, are spectacular. Well, the curator you selected in San Oglan made spectacular selections, and you picked them.
Mhm.
So that's great.
This is really
This
good. Yeah.
This is gorgeous. Wow! Congrats
Like
to
I'm
all the
missing out.
artists. Sorry, in my haste, I forgot to mention the artists. So PD Shutter, Borteza Yousefi, Arjun Roos. Congratulations! Oh wow, the
Mm.
silhouette is
There you
mind blowing.
go.
Love it, love it, love it, love it so much. This is great.
So Maheen, you can pick some more rows too, because we're blitzing.
Yeah, I'm looking.
keep-
I'm
Keep
I'm
picking.
looking. Yeah, I like some.
Wow, these are some good picks. Yes, Mr. Kafil.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
I apologize. I'm not giving these artworks more screen time, but I have a lot of catch up to do and a short amount of time. So,
Don't worry, we're helping you.
sold, sold, sold. Definitely some issue with my browser. Things are not as fast as I would like them to be. And also, why aren't the red dots up here yet? It does come up sold, but this must be cached. All right, so it's a browser issue of mine. All right, so we have completed that one. Let's do one of Maheen's now. You said an orange. Here we go. Okay. Who is Abuzar? All right. All right, Mike. Maheen.
I like the photography.
Wow. This is great.
That's beautiful. It's a beautiful curation.
Yeah. All right. Let's not dilly-dally here, folks.
I was choose. Can I choose the next one?
Yeah.
I was
Keep it.
thinking row 16.
I can't go back to the sheet yet, so give me
Okay.
give me a moment.
Sorry.
Wait,
I only have two hands and one brain here. So
Ah! I might choose some more because there's so many new ones since I did mine.
All right. Congratulations to all the creators. This is great. Blitz, 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 blitz. These are some amazing photos. I like it. Gilded Ride. So what we'll do is we'll go through where everyone's had 2 cycles. I think that's a good goal to have here. All right, so we blitzed through a bunch here, and let's close these tabs here. Let's check my scope. Let's see what's going on here. There we go. I like it. Now we are blitzing. Got lots of artworks here.
Okay, I have a couple of them too.
By the way, this is so cool. This is Nelio. Someone made Nelio. This is so cool. And yeah, Mike, you collected yours, yeah?
I did. Yeah, I bought mine.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Why aren't my red dots showing up here, folks? Well, they show up and they're delayed now because of the caching we're doing. All right, cool. They are already in my wallet, so I know that worked. Oh wait, some of these did not work. Whoa. Let's see. Okay. I need to slow down a bit. I think I'm going too fast. So this was Maheen's pick, right? I want to go back and pick up the ones I missed. So let's make sure. Sorry, you have to slow down the blitz here. Not sure why these didn't make it.
So with anyone who's got an airdrop coming, whether it's a vortex or whether it's a vibe coming from Garfield, I would say give it a little bit of time. I know the vortex are going to be airdropped after this live stream is over at some point, and then also Garfield is probably going to airdrop those.
Yeah, I would say within the week.
Yeah. They won't be immediate because we're busy buying art.
Yeah. Okay, now it looks like I'm caught up correctly. No, just missed a couple for some reason. Not sure why. Oh, I got them all. Okay, great. We are moving on. Oh, did I just see one that was also erroring out? 1 second. This one had an error also. Okay, let's try it again. This one is okay. I know it is. Okay. All right. Who's next? Give me a row.
I said 16 earlier. Do you want to take a look at that?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
That was a super early one. No, that's okay. I was waiting my turn. Curated by.
Oh, this is Kevin. Kevin's curation.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah, so this is what happens when you get
work is really beautiful.
on here. You just have a bunch of photographs. That's 3 photo curations in a row, right? No problem. I'm nothing against it. I'm just saying that's kind of interesting, right? These are nice.
Okay, I'll go pick a different one then.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You go with whatever you want. I was just making an observation.
I know I'd made that selection like way early on, so I haven't gotten to the bottom of the list yet. I'm gonna go look at some of those.
Errors.
So we had like almost 300 plus curation submissions.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's gonna be a while to get through all of those, and I will get through them slowly but surely. Okay. Still happening. Come on.
Also, one point that I want to say it out loud is that like when we look at some artist name, we already know. We already know their choices and the kind of art that they create and curate. So it's always a good thing to show up, these live sessions and stuff, because then we know your name and we would just check it out, looking at the work.
All right.
Yes.
We did good. Oh wait, I did not pick them all up, did I?
Guys, I have to jump into a meeting, so
All right.
I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody.
You want to give you a pick before you go?
Sure, let's do it.
Just give me the row number and I'll work on it after you've left.
Okay.
Because I said each one would get 2. So
I've done my 2.
You did your 2?
I think so.
I believe I've been rate limited. I have to talk to someone who can fix that for me.
I know a guy.
Let's do. Do you want me to send you a chat, Nick, or just tell you right now?
Just tell me. I'll go ahead and pick it.
304.
304, a new one. All right.
Mhm. Yeah.
So if anyone's curious about how to use that curate tool, you can go to search.vitruveo.xyz, and in the upper right-hand corner, there's the curate stack. And if you toggle that on, you can choose works to curate, and then if you want to...
What's going on here? What's going on here? Getting more errors here. Why? Some of these are going through and some of them are having a problem. I've tried this one twice. Okay. All right, I think I'll keep this one open just in case. All right, let's go through Jen's curation here. That was selected by Mike. Nice picks, Jen. I think I need to slow down the Blitz because to avoid the errors. So I'm going to wait. Basically, I'm going to wait for the previous transaction to be done. The reason it's not happening, I know now, is because we have a 5-second block time and I'm doing all these multiple transactions in the same block, and there's something called a nonce that's not being updated properly. So we have to fix that. We'll get that fixed. This one I've tried multiple times though, and I cannot get it. I don't know why. Congratulations to all the artists who have sales here today. Excited for you. Very, very happy. And let's see what's going on and why these transactions are license. So one of the differences, I keep emphasizing we're not a marketplace, is because on a marketplace, you essentially mint first, and then the artwork is generally minted in the marketplace's contract. On Vitruveo, it's very different. First of all, initially you consign your artwork and it goes on the blockchain. It's already on the blockchain just by virtue of consigning it. And our philosophy is that you shouldn't have to wait for a sale in order for your artwork to have provenance on the blockchain, right? And so we have rich metadata. We have C2PA authentication of your files. We have multiple files that you upload. For example, you upload original, preview, exhibition, display, BTS, augmented reality, all those different media types, etc. Because we support all of those things, and if we don't already, we will be supporting them. The through the search, when someone discovers your artwork and they choose to license it, that's when the mint process actually happens. And where it happens is that every creator on Vitruveo has their own smart contract that we call a vault. And so the origin, the provenance of your artwork is always going to be your individual vault, regardless of how your artwork is licensed. And I keep emphasizing the term licensed because we actually have a license registry where anytime someone buys your artwork, a license on-chain is generated. It specifies what the license terms are, and you get to choose. You can see it right here. This artist has chosen this license here. So you can see that it's a Creative Commons license. In the future, we'll be introducing custom licenses also. But we emphasize units, licenses, the terms, etc., quite a bit. Whereas on other blockchains, it's really just mint a token, which is really just a random number on the blockchain. So what we are doing is adhering more to industry standards, both for the model, the business model, and also the metadata. We use the same standards used by Louvre. It's called linked art. And we want to make sure that Vitruveo, represents artworks in a first-class way, in a standards-based way, so that it becomes easier and easier for us to onboard artists who are not yet on Web3. We want to remove all the arguments against Web3. And right now, we started off by focusing on Web3 artists, but our entire platform is built where the crypto becomes something you don't even see. It's part of the background, and we are gradually moving to that. This is why in Studio, when you consign your artwork, you sign in with your email. So what we have is basically a platform that is Web 2 on the front, but Web 3 in the background. Just like when you visit any popular website like Amazon or something, you don't care about what database they use and all that. We want to make it irrelevant for someone to think about the blockchain and technology and get away from all this nonsensical search for seed phrases and mnemonic passwords and all that. That is pure nonsense from a UX standpoint, and we are going to get rid of all of it. It'll still be there, but it'll be there in a way where you don't have to deal with it. It's very much like when you pay, you go pay with the Apple Pay. You just double click, you Face ID and point, and you're done. You don't have to show your credit card or care about the code or anything like that. It just works, and that's kind of the direction we are headed. Phase 1 of our operation was on making it possible for artists to consign the artwork and making sure that that was a simple process. We are now in phase 2, and phase 2 is about enabling our marketing engine. On Vitruveo, we require artists to simply create the artwork and consign it with good metadata. The artist's job is then done. You do zero marketing, no marketing at all, ever. In fact, if you publish an artwork on Vitruveo and you never once talk about it in public, it's perfectly okay. We're going to do that for you. And you're going to see the number of innovations we have in the pipeline for marketing. In particular, I'll be announcing a host of them tomorrow at our weekly download. But the main thing is artists are not marketers, and we expect you to focus on your art and nothing else. And we take care of the marketing. Now, this is a model that's going to take some time. And this is why earlier in the presentation, I said, right now, the artists who are joining us should be the ones who are interested in innovation, who are the cutting edge, who are the best of the best in Web3, because you're going to help us design the new world of Web3 art, and we're excited to do that with you. All right. So I think, Maheen, you're up.
Yes, orange.
Orange, there it is. That's a Laura Tovar special.
Yeah, that's one reason why the metadata is so important. Putting keywords in, putting a really good description in, using all of those tools that are built into Studio for you to put when you're consigning your work. That's going to mean the world in the long run. That's how people are going to find your art. That's how these curated stacks, people who want to pull together work that they're searching for using certain search terms, that's going to help so much.
Wow, my collection is looking amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so we've invested a little over $1.5 million in building out studio and search so far, and we're going to invest more in building out the marketing machine, which is coming. And so we're going to continue to build the most innovative, the most exciting, and really the key to monetization for artists. We really took a long, hard look at what the marketplaces were doing, and as you artists know, the features you've seen on other marketplaces are incremental innovations. They are not addressing the core problem. The core problem is that Web3 art model is completely broken. And why is it broken? Well, because it relies on a few wealthy collectors at their whim to buy artworks. And the surge of artists keeps coming on, but that pool of collectors is shrinking. So how is that going to work? Well, it can't. The math doesn't work out. Any person who does some basic arithmetic in their head can tell you that Web3 art is fundamentally broken because of the fact that there are too many artworks and too few collectors with too little capital. So that problem has to be fixed, and we are fixing that by creating new avenues of monetization, including streaming art, print art, and also consumer goods art. We expect that by the time we are done, the concept of NFTs, or what we prefer to call is digital collectible, will represent only 20% or less of an artist's income. We think that there's better way in Web3 to make money, and NFTs are not it.
I actually love this artwork street.
Yeah,
or was it street? The one before this.
I think Nick is buying everything from each curation, right? Aren't you?
Yeah, that's the intent. And if I miss something, then I'm sure I'll hear about it.
Yeah.
So I always hear about it. So.
But I also want to say congratulations to everyone who curated, and thank you for spending so much time curating, because it does take a lot of time. And also when you're curating, just remember that it's not just about supporting few friends. That's a good thing, but your curation is also a representation of how you see art and you in general. So be very honest about that process. You don't have to be biased all the time. That's what I try to do as a curator as well. Like, I have friends, I have community members, I know so many people, but I feel like it's a reflection of who I am as an artist, as a person. So I try to be unbiased in these, scenarios and cases. So, so far, so many great curations. I love to see.
All right.
And this is a new thing.
I agree with you, Maheen, wholeheartedly. It's really good insights. So here's the thing, guys. We said that we would go for 2.5 hours or 25,000, whichever was first. So we've gone to almost 3 hours now. And sadly, I've spent only 13,500. So what this means is that we got to do another Saturday Night Fever session.
Yeah.
So Saturday night, once again, we are on, and we will go through these curations and buy more artworks, because I too have meetings to go to. So we'll call it a wrap here. I think we got some excellent selections of artworks. We got different modes of as I said, I'm going to experiment every Thursday with new models of buying Blitz. I would say that the model that we had today was moderately successful with the artist. I think the curation one is by far has been the most effective one so far. But that doesn't mean I'm going to give up. I'm going to come up with something new again next week, and we'll tinker with it. But I think the curation model is good. We'll bring in some more artists also next week. And even on Saturday night, I'll find some artists who are willing to hop on here with me and curate. Pam, if you're available, you're welcome to hop on. and we'll buy some more artworks on Saturday night, which would be, I guess, Sunday morning for some folks. Typically do it at
Sunday
8
morning.
p.m. PST, 8 p.m. PST, which is yeah, and yeah. So we'll pick up another, what is it, 12,500
Yeah.
$12,000 of artworks on Saturday Night Fever. So I'll post that on my X with the link and all that. But this is great. So yeah.
I have a question. So what if like the curations that we selected by the curators, right? What if we select one of those curators to be there for the next week on Saturday, or the coming week on Saturday?
Could do that. That's a good idea.
Because we trust their curation, right? Like we know that they're picking up good artworks.
Sure. Yeah, we could do that. I think that's a good idea. Definitely. Yeah, my intent is with these art buying blitzes is to raise awareness about Vitruveo, get more artist sales, showcase their work, regardless of, even if I did not buy, to be able to showcase their work, and it stays on our live, it stays on our YouTube channel. That's important. And yeah, and give people the opportunity to curate. Now, one of the things we are moving very rapidly towards is enabling that curation fee. So those of you who have done the curations know that when you do go and curate the stack, let's do that. When you do curate the stack, I'm just going to pick a bunch from the same artist here. And then you log in, which is always slow for me because my code never, my email is very slow, but that's okay. We'll sit through this. It takes only 15 to 20 seconds. Sometimes it comes faster than others. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, anyone can be a curator just by signing in with your email.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if you're not an artist on Vitruveo.
You don't need to be in Web3 at all.
Right.
You just need an email address. That's what I just did. All right. So now you can publish your stack. And for this particular curation contest, there is a post of mine where I have posted the rules, but you can do curations as a video with audio. You can create a grid, or in this case, you can also create a slideshow and publish it. Now, the thing I was talking about is this curator fee. It is currently disabled. It will be enabled. You'll be able to change it, but then think about the buying blitzes. Not only are the artists going to make money, but the curator is also going to make money when we do that. And it's not just the buying blitz, right? So I'm going to invite our crypto investors on this session with me. They're also going to buy, and because we have $1.2 million of grants that we have to go through. In addition, I committed to buying $700,000 of artwork by the end of December. That means that we are gradually going to move almost $2 million in artwork sales. And as Mike said, it's not about liquidity right now. You should look at that as a long-term investment. The tokens, the coins, the Vitru coins you're going to get from that, the smartest thing you could do is hold on to them or stake them in the pools that we're going to announce here. We have already announced them, but we'll be releasing the next week or so. If you make the choice of going and trying to sell that Vitru right now, I would say that would be the least smart thing you could do. Do not do that. If you're an artist, hold on to the Vitru you have right now. Get your income from somewhere else, as you have been doing. Vitruveo currently is not it for income. It's for long-term investment and long-term monetization. Come January, after we are listed on exchanges, etc., then you can look to liquidate and go onto the exchanges, etc. But right now, to sell Vitru on the DEX is probably going to be very frustrating for you, and we don't intend for Vitruveo to be that right now. As I said earlier, if you need immediate income, you need to pay your rent. Vitruveo sales is not going to do it for you today. But come back in January and we'll be ready for you. But in the meantime, we are going to grow our ecosystem. We are going to build this model. We're going to build this marketing machine, and we're going to keep buying artworks and get Vitru in your hands, so that when that opportunity arises, you guys are all ready with your wallets primed. So that's kind of what we are doing right now. So join us right now to innovate, to have fun, and to grow. Do not join us right now if you need to pay your rent money or whatever. All right, you're gonna be disappointed. So I just make it very, very emphatic every single time, so there's no confusion. We are building something new, exciting, and revolutionary. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. And you can see our results every day. Unlike other platforms, I probably tweet every other day, hey, we released this feature. Hey, we released this feature. That's because we are just building very fast, and we are taking your feedback in real time. People tweet to me and say, hey, what about this? And 3 days later, that feature is live on the platform. Show me how that can be achieved anywhere else. And I don't know what I'll do, but we are focused on creators. We are listening to you. We are here for you exclusively. We don't answer to anybody. We belong to the community. And so you tell us what you want, we do it. It's that simple. We are the creator of blockchain. Maheen, Pam, thank you so much for joining us, joining today in this. I'll give you a chance to give your closing remarks now.
Sure. So
Pam, you want to go first?
Yeah, this is always so fun. I really enjoy seeing all the new art that's getting consigned, and I love this new feature where artists who don't have sales yet are being able to be spotlighted. And I think that all of the folks in our community who have the VUSD to spend, to take a look at that new filter and spread the love, help everyone have a really great time while they're here in Vitruveo. And we're in the early days, so the more excitement, the better. And yeah, it's just great. Appreciate everyone being here and listening in, and I hope everyone joins tomorrow, also 10 a.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. UTC, for the download, because Nick always drops some major alpha when he's showing what the new features are. So I'm excited for that, and I'll be here too in the chat. I'll be in the chat. I'm not chatting and chatting today. I'm just talking, not chatting. So I'll be in the chat tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing everybody.
Yeah.
And thanks, Maheen, for joining us, for being our special guest. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Maheen, yes.
Yeah, it was a very last minute thing that Nick asked me to join, and all this time when I was live, I was literally asking my friends to join and answering them and sending them links and stuff. So if I look distracted, I was on doing the behind the scene work. But it's such an honor to be here and curating alongside Pam and Nick. There are people that I trust in the in the Web3 world, you can say the crypto world, because I've worked with Nick and I've worked with Pam as well. Both of them different projects, but I've known them for at least 2 to 3 years now. So it's all about trust, and also so many community members. I see so many names, and we've been in similar projects and spaces and talking. So there is a trust that I would say, and I feel I feel like there's a sense of community, which is something that we need for building something like Vitruveo. And I was really impressed by the process. Everything was so fast. And I love art, making art, curating art, buying art. And this was like the entire episode of doing everything, bits of everything. So yeah, it makes me really happy. Thank you for having me, Nick. It was 3 hours. Oh my God.
Yeah, 3 hours. Bam, just like that. It's fun. I just got word from Garfield that I just sent him the addresses, and he's gonna send those vibes very quickly. So keep looking in your wallets, guys. You should be getting some vibes soon, which means you'll be able to go to Scope and start seeing that revenue number build up and hit claim whenever there's enough. So you can hit claim as often as you wish and claim those rewards. But thank you, everybody. This was great. So I will see you tomorrow. We are going to talk about some amazing new features coming up in combination of Exhibit Search and Exhibit Studio, and also then looks like we are on for another Saturday night. So that should be fun. I love Saturday Night Fever. So see you guys all. Have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, evening. See ya. Bye bye.